I want you to think of a problem. Think of a problem that was recent in your life. Maybe the barista messed up your coffee. Maybe you had an argument with your friend. Maybe something is kind of inattention with your parents, loved ones, at work. Whatever it is, think of a problem that made you emotionally stressed. Now take that problem and put it back in the back of your mind. So we're going to come back to that later. 70 years, 28,000 days, 2 billion seconds. What do these numbers mean? Why are they important to you and I? This is the average amount of time a human being lives on this planet. The average amount of time we're given to do our thing here on Earth. Now the next perspective, 7 billion people on this Earth. And I want you to realize that you and I, we are just one of 7 billion people living on this planet right now at this very second as time goes on. I want you to think of this planet, this Earth, and see the continents, see the massive continents, see the massive oceans, see the mountains that go 8,000, 7,000 meters high in the skies into the clouds. And I want you to see that we are just a small dot on this Earth. Now I want you to zoom out of you, zoom out of this Earth, and into the Milky Way galaxy. And I want you to see Venus, Mercury, all the beautiful planets, Saturn, Jupiter, and then the sun, our star. This beautiful, indescribable spiral that we call the Milky Way. Because researchers have found that there are 100 billion other galaxies in our universe. 100 billion other galaxies. Now let's zoom all the way back down, back to Earth. Zoom into our galaxy, in our Milky Way, zoom past all of our planets, zoom on Earth, zoom into Earth, zoom back down into you, sitting in this chair. Now, let's go back to that problem. That problem I told you to put away in the back of your mind. That emotion that you felt that was created by a bundle of thoughts, which are created by neurons, a cell in your body, a microscopic cell in your body. And if we can understand how insignificant our problem is, we can have a shift in perspective and a shift in paradigm and allow a new abundance of success into our lives by understanding how problems are created and how insignificant they are in the grand scheme of things. But I don't want to stop there, because I want to go even bigger. I want to go to the fear that we have that's preventing us from being successful. The fear that prevented us, that prevented you from taking action and grabbing that opportunity. The fear that prevented you from doing that. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we're going to look back and laugh at how irrelevant that fear was. Because fear is imaginary. Fear is just anticipated failure in your mind of the event that hasn't even occurred yet. Fear isn't real. Fear isn't a thing. Fear isn't a person. Fear isn't an object. Fear is all you. It's in your mind, and it's self-created. Instead of thinking about the 70 years, 28,000 days on this planet as something scarce, limited, as something that's running out of time, instead of thinking about it that way, think of it as a gift. Think of it as an opportunity for you to do what you have to do on this planet. And let this massive, infinite galaxy and universe, let that awestruck you. Let that inspire you to do things differently, possibly. So I leave you with a question. I leave you with a challenge on this beautiful autumn, fall day. And that's to create your own environment instead of being a product of it. And that starts from you understanding how irrelevant fear is. Because once you understand how irrelevant fear is, your capacity is limitless. You'll understand that you are the one in control of your life. You are the one that creates your environment, and that you are the one that uses this system, this resource, as a tool, and not to be a tool in this system. Because in the end, It's all about pooling our natural talents together and creating massive value for this world and leaving your legacy on this planet. How's that for perspective?